was an entrepreneur. Everybody is not a super 1000% entrepreneur. Some people are, some people aren't. Like some people just like to have a day job and they like to just do side hustles. And you can literally side hustle your way to a fully paid house. I have literally helped people. I should brag more. I've helped people save up down payments for homes, pay off cars, do all kind of stuff because they side hustle and they take these selling skills that I'm going to tell you about and they get whatever it is their goal is, you guys. And then it gives them confidence to go and do more and more and more when it comes to whatever they're up to. So I think that this is a really, really powerful conversation. So here's what I believe and here's what I learned the hard way. It cost me. I thought, oh, if I just jump out there, I hear people say that all the time, I'm just going to jump out there. I'm here for jumping out there. But the reality of it is when you jump out there, you have to be prepared for the mental game because it's a mental game. Okay. And so when you want people to take any action of any sort, when you want people to take any type of action, then you have to be prepared mentally. Okay. So I jumped out there and got into beauty school. And then I realized I started beauty school broke. It's super, super negative bank account, waitresses and singing at karaoke bars and just trying to make ends meet, you guys. And I was like, okay, this is not the life. I was working corporate. It's like I still didn't have enough money every time I got my check. And I said, something else. It's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. And so I said, okay, I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to do hair. I've been doing hair anyway for free in the kitchen for $20 here and $20 there. Let me go get my license. So as I'm sitting in beauty school, I realized that when I get out of beauty school, because I went into beauty school broke, I realized that when I get out of beauty school, I'm still going to be broke unless something changed. And the change was not on any other person. The change is not on the people who you think should be buying that are not buying. The change is not on any other person. It is on yourself. It is on yourself. And so with this, listen, a mentor told me, if it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. Especially my church folk on here. We love blaming things on the Lord. And it's like, no, you're being way too spiritual in this moment because God gave you things, gifts. Your job to grow the gift. Your job to use the gift. Your job to be in communications with God when you should and when you shouldn't. But at the end of the day, most people are being very spiritual, religious, making up rules because you're simply scared to make offers. So we're going to address that. So as I get in beauty school, I realized, hey, I'm going to still be broke when I get out of here. Had to figure something out real quick because I was sick and tired of being broke. Anybody ever been sick and tired of being sick and tired? Okay, so then I started to study sales and marketing because I was like, if this business is going to work, it's got to make money. It can't just be the thing that I've been doing forever and I don't make money. I don't want to be like at the time I was a hairdresser. I don't want to be like all the other hairdressers who, they had to get a day job because they just didn't understand business. They just weren't making sales. They just didn't want to get out there and pass out flyers or do whatever. I don't want to be like those people. Now, you want to listen. You may say, okay, I'm not a hairdresser. The name of the game is conversation. I remember seeing the other day one of my customers on Facebook. And literally, I saw her. She's married now. I met her in Walmart. She literally has twins and a husband now. When I met her, she was living a single life. We was all having fun, kicking it. I did their hair. I walked up to them. Little did I know, her and her best friend. I walked up to them while I was barely getting out of beauty school. And I said, hey, I'm a hairdresser. I specialize in, I just went down my little speech that I made. If you struggle with this and you want to have this result, here's my card. And if you come at this period of time, this is what I'm going to do for you. So what I did was I addressed the problem, the situation they could possibly be in. I told them the benefit that I would give them if they took action in a certain period of time. It was just my conversation. I was broke. I was trying to still get money to buy hair products. I was still figuring it out. I built my 6-figure salon business with my conversation. My skills, my hair stuff got better over time. I could do basic hair, but I wasn't the hottest stylist on the block. I still ain't the hottest stylist on the block. But guess what? If I go back to doing hair tomorrow, I will set down so many stylists, not because of anything other than they don't understand how business runs. When you start your business, I don't care if you're selling t-shirts, if you're building your brand, if you're selling hairstyles, if you're selling jewelry, if you're selling a book, if you're selling empowerment classes. I see we got empowerment, parenting, mental, that's coaching, okay? Empowerment trainings, coaching, okay? So you're selling information. LA in the building. Hello, Raquel. Hello, hello. So the thing is, you have to have a powerful conversation. When I say conversation, tell me this. Tell me this. Does it make you be like, conversation? What do you mean? Somebody, like, let me know in the chat. Let me know if you turn your cameras on. When I say conversation, does that make you go like, what is she talking about? Think about it. I walked up to some people in Walmart and I just had a conversation, and they were responsible for thousands of dollars in my business because I was bold enough to get out of my own way and have a conversation. Now, there's a percentage of you guys who you watch me because I have conversation every day on whatever social media platform you see me on. And then there's a percentage of you guys you've watched long enough, eventually you purchase. Conversation is the thing that you need. It doesn't matter if it's silly. We can go on Instagram right now. We see comedians. I just got through watching Country Wayne. I love Country Wayne, right? Country Wayne's conversation is the comedy shows. But he's using the comedy shows to bring attention. Then, as I'm watching the show, here comes an advertisement. He's getting money from that. Also, somebody sees him and they book him for a show. He's getting money for that. Also, he has merchandise. He's getting money for that. You know, there's all kind of people pay him to be in his stuff. He's getting money for that. He's turned his conversation into coin. This is what this Zoom meeting is talking. We're going to be talking about. If you're interested in that, let me know. Let me see in the chat if you're interested in that. If you're new to me, I don't like quiet chats. Listen, light it up. Drop emojis. Give me the pin emojis. Talk back. Unmute and say what's up. Listen, I love it. I love it. I see the emojis coming through. If you're wondering, we're on Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're on Zoom. Links in the bio. You see, yes, Brianna. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So let me tell you just a little bit more about me, and then I'm going to get to facts. Well, these are facts as well, but you know what I'm saying. So here's the thing. I realized, okay, as long as I believe in my product and I go talk to people, I'm not going to ever be stuck. I just realized it because it's like I was stuck. I was in the negative. I was struggling. And then I went into like, let me just go talk to people. And listen, the reason why I say you have to believe in what you're up to, and you have to have a belief that's strong enough to where you know you got to go talk to people every day. I remember sitting in my car, and I would just be like, oh, I don't want to pass out these flyers. Like, I don't want to go do this. But it's what I had to do. It's the only thing that was in my hand was my conversation. And I spent my last few dollars on flyers, making 4 to a page. By the way, that formula still worked. I was in Pittsburgh. It wasn't my last dollars. Had plenty of money to do the job. I said, I'm going to get in the streets and go tell people about my event. Because even if they don't come now, they can come on my social media. Even if they don't come for 3 months, when they get to my social media, I'm going to be there with a conversation that's going to convict them to take some type of action. Does that make sense? So I'm getting ready to start dropping some good tips that you can use right now when you walk off of this Zoom. I see realtor, so you already know the name of that game is conversation. And I see education trainer, which is basically what I'm doing right now. Some of you guys have been working to build up your email list. For example, this is a free class. It's a yummy conversation that's going to help you. Also, everybody who's signing up for Zoom, I'm getting your email address, so you'll be on my email list. So I have thousands of people on my email list because I do free Zooms and things. Is that not cool? Yes or no? Is it really hard for you to build an email list? Yes or no? A lot of my internet entrepreneurs on here, you think it's harder than it actually is, and it's not. And your brain is going to say, but Keisha, you don't know my situation. And I would love to invite you to see things differently, because at the end of the day, everything is based on belief. That belief, that desire, that willingness to see things differently. Like, oh, yeah, I can just do a Zoom and have people register, give them some yummy information. At the same time, I'm building my audience and I'm building connection, and I'm making an offer. I'm going to tell you guys about my program, Conversation to Coins. Percentage of you guys will join the program. Percentage of you guys will just listen and go do whatever you do. And I'll be here next time with the same program. Right? Yes. I love it, Brianna. I saw you doing, it was a while back, but I saw you working with women and you did some type of empowerment something. And I was like, yes, that's amazing. So I can totally see where it's like one touch, boom. I'm really good at making people move quickly. Motivational speakers. Look, I love it. I love it. I love it. Coaches, a lot of coaches on here. Good. So listen, here's I'm going to just give you guys tips that you can think about and implement right now in your business. Number one. So moral of the story, I learned how to market and sell hand on foot. I realized if I didn't get out of beauty school, when I got out of beauty school, I was going to be broke. So I studied reading, sales, marketing, and I did what they said do. So please know that when you go to any free training, do what they say immediately. Do what they say immediately, and then you ain't got to worry about nothing. And do it until it takes. Like, don't do it one time and be like, well, I tried. So I got some tips for you guys. Drop a pen and paper emoji if you're ready to go. 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 If you're ready to go, drop some tips. I love it. I see the pen and papers. Zoom is ready. Let me see if Facebook and I love it. Caroline, physical therapist. I love it. So you got to sell your services. You could be a tax professional. I took and passed my board. So now I'm salon shopping. Oh, exciting. Congratulations. Congratulations. I love it. Brianna is ready. Joanne is ready. Jennifer, Andrew is ready. Okay, let's go. So number one, I look at all the coaching questions that people ask me or whatever. You guys, I learned sales and marketing, and literally I use the same techniques to do a six-figure salon business. And then I started selling mobile applications for $2,000 down, and then a monthly payment. I forgot what the monthly payment was. Then I was selling mobile websites and for hairdressers. And then I just started making websites for everybody. Then I started selling sunglasses because I wanted to learn how to sell physical products over the internet. Then I literally just realized, oh, I love selling. And I love the internet, and I had to figure out how to make it work because I was like, I'm gonna make money online and I don't have to be anywhere to make money. So for example, a lot of you guys keep asking me like, where you live, where is going on? I can live anywhere in this world. That's just the bottom line of how I am, because I make money on the internet. All my stuff is digital, unless I'm doing an appearance or something like that, and they get paid. Like I just got paid to be at an event for 4 days, right? Right before that, I hosted my own event. So it's like, and then I got another one coming up. Okay, then I have digital products and courses. Now, in order to get there, I had to make sure that I understood how a business runs, and my strong point in general has been sales and marketing. I started to write down just the number that I wanted to make to support the lifestyle that I wanted to live. I'm going to say that again. I wrote down the number that I wanted to make. One of the most popular things that I've noticed ever since I started coaching, like really, really coaching in 2016, like really super working one-on-one and getting people results and helping them make money. Listen, one thing I realized is people are scared. They're scared to ask for what it is that you want. So I want you to really start confronting that voice that tells you you can't do that. It's not real. It's real, but it's not real. Like you hear it, so that's real for you. But it's like, are you going to be bold enough and courageous enough to say, yeah, I want to pay myself $5,000 a month. Yeah, I want to pay myself $20,000 a month. Whatever your number is, you got to pick and choose. What I found in coaching is that a lot of people hear a lot of numbers. You guys love talking about six-figure this and six-figure that. And I say it because it's what people want to hear. But honestly, working one-on-one with people and doing group coaching, most people don't even care about six figures. They just want $5,000. They literally will be happy. And it's not bad. You can't compare your goal to my goal, but you got to be bold enough to know what it is, that number. And then the cool thing is, like, whenever you hit that number, you can raise it again. You could go to new levels all the time until you die. Who would have thought? Stepping into grace. Abundance was bomb, and you were especially bomb. Thank you. Right. So be bold enough to claim that number. That's another thing, especially people in ministry. We love acting like it reminds me of like those old slave movies. Whatever I can get. No, you can't pay Verizon like that. I watched so many people growing up. My dad's a pastor. I watch all these church people. Everybody serve the Lord. They do everything. Y'all sweating, tears at church, before church, at church, after, and go home broke. That makes absolutely no sense because you don't want to seem some type of way. You get to get paid for your gifts and your talents. So we have to remember that's like a weird mentality. I don't know. It just reminds me of slave stuff. I don't got time. Costa Rica in the building. So listen, be bold about the number that you want to make because your business will pay you that number. And yes, you will work up to it, but so you still got to write the right number. Please, 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 please take that to mind. Okay, take it to heart. Say, finally, I'm going to be real with myself. I want this amount of money so that I'm comfortable, not just to cover bills. And yes, in a pandemic, we're going to talk about how what I'm teaching you, will keep you stable during the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, I said, well, I'm going to be good. As long as I got my conversation, I can sell you. It's sales. Now, the ethical side of it, don't sell nothing you don't believe in. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Now, number one tip I want you to write down is really, really simple. Most people, you're not making sales the way you want to make sales, and you're getting worn out because you're posting and doing all this stuff, and it looks really, really good because it's very, very busy, but you're not paying attention to the action that you want your audience to take at that particular time that moves the needle forward. What does that mean? So right now you may be in the phase of your business where you're building an audience, okay? If you're building an audience, when you post, you have to look at what is the action that I want people to take, okay? What's the action that I want people to take as a result of this post? Because now you're building engagement, right? You're building your audience, you're building engagement. I love it. You inspire me. I literally went and created a list of 21 ways to get unstuck after watching one of your videos. Boom! I love it. Action at once. One of my favorite passages in the Bible. The man who got the 5 talents went at once. He did not go and do like ask his cousin who ain't never did nothing. He just went at once. The end. So you got to pay attention to the right action that you want people to take. It's not just about viewers. It's not just about followers. It's not just about subscribers. So a lot of times people are doing stuff because you're copying somebody, which is not bad. Model what works, but you have to know every day what is the action that I want people to be taking that lets me know I'm on the right track. So for example, if you're building an audience around dog training, then how are you building an audience and where? So yes, you'll be watching followers, but also, and what do you want besides followers? Do you want them to be taking some free email list offer? Do you want them to be downloading something? Then you would be watching the numbers of the downloads. And as it relates to the amount of viewers that you have. Does it make sense? So I've met people who have a lot of followers, but they don't have a lot of buyers, or they don't have a lot of people clicking whatever button they want them to click. So now, as a coach, we go look at what's the conversation? What is the content, which is nothing but conversation? What's the conversation that needs to be had so that people take the action you want them to take? Does that make sense? It's always about the right action that gets people to that thing that you want to make your business move. Am I making sense? Let me see in the chat. I'm checking Zoom. I'm checking. You guys, we're in Zoom if you're wondering what's actually going on. I see y'all right. Your money goes 5K within 3 months, 10K within a year. I love it. Listen, as long as everything is about what you believe can be possible, honestly. Like I've seen people try to keep up with somebody else's numbers and you get snuffed out because that's not where you are. You can grow to that number. So if you have a 10K goal and you're not making $0, keep your 10K goal, but break that 10K down into milestones so that you can make those milestones happen. Good. Nicole, Lashana, Andrea. Yes, got it. Awesome. So, for example, conversation is really simple. Turning your conversation into coins was the topic. That's a conversation. Those of you that are interested in that, all I wanted you to do, the whole goal, the whole action is get you guys to sign up for the Zoom. Does it make sense? So I'm doing two things. I'm building audience, and it's a very specific audience at that for a specific conversation, which helps me in the future when I'm doing my marketing. These are the things that you want to do as well. So now I've collected tons of emails, which just builds my email list to thousands of people. And it just keeps growing. And you're going to have unsubscribes. People unsubscribe for different reasons. It's not personal. Who cares? I don't even care. Like, just keep building, building, building. But you have to be focused on what's the right action. I do not just want to be popular. You ain't got to never know my name as long as I'm paid. I could care less. You ain't got to see me post my first class trip to Mexico I just took. You ain't got to see that. Who cares? As long as I'm making my money, it don't matter. I need the right action that supports what I need to run in my business. And what I notice is people are like down in the dumps and they're frustrated because they're doing a bunch of stuff, but it's the wrong stuff at the wrong time for where they are in their business. So it's knowing what action do I need right now. So if you're just starting out, right? And you want to make your first $1,000 or your first 5,000 or 10,000, you got to look at what is it that I actually really need at this phase of my business. A lot of people are spending all kind of money on these photo shoots and all that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you don't know how to sell. Is it required to have a photo shoot to make money right now? Nope. I know it's cute. It's not wrong. Pictures look great. Everybody like, that's cute. But like, can you sell something? If you put me in front of an audience and I'm selling, I'm clocking 40 G's from 1 hour conversation. Does that make sense, you guys? So it's what do I need to say and what is the action I need to take? And it has to do with money, or even if it's just getting people to sign up for an email list. So know your actual key activities that support that action, that key thing that you need to make your business move. And honestly, this week I'm going to be teaching a lot of businesses coming up week, just to make sure you know like where you are in your business, because different business levels take different actions. Seriously. I didn't even start taking pictures until well after 100-some grand in income. I was like, okay, let me go take some pictures. Like, it's cool. It's not bad. I don't never want to demonize. I don't care. Like, I don't care enough. But I just see people getting caught up in image and not conversions, because that's what it's actually called. You want to get people's attention and convert it into the right thing. Get people, convert people. What do I need these people to do? What do I need these people to do? What post? What will I say? What email will I send? What free class will I do that supports them possibly taking the action? I can't make you drink the water, but I can lead you to it. Any questions before I go to my next key point? Any questions? Zoom is the one that gets to, get the questions on, because they're right here you got Zoom link in the bio of Instagram. Any questions before I move on to my next point? Any questions? We're talking about what you need to turn your conversation into coins. You need the right action, the right conversation. The right conversation. You need the right content. You need to know what it is you want people to do so that you're not blindly posting and hoping. Most people are throwing spaghetti at the wall. So you got to look this. So what does that mean for you? That means you got to look at what you're doing and you got to go, okay, I'm posting, but what is the purpose? Where does all this posting actually get me? Am I asking for email addresses? Am I building a private Facebook group? Am I selling my product? Am I asking for the actual sale? What are you doing? It's got to make sense for the business, or you're just doing stuff. I see a lot of 5K goals. That's dope. You'd be surprised. Zoom links in the chat. Zoom link is in the chat, you guys, if you want to be in the Zoom room. So it looks like Zoom is straight, so we're good. Everybody said that makes sense. Good. Okay, so making sure you know what the right action is. making sure you know what the right action is when you're posting, when you're sending emails is massively, massively important. Important. Why did I say important like that? Now, here's the thing. I do this. I've been on stages all over, and I ask this question all the time, and everybody always starts to cringe. You have to track how many until it becomes normal and natural for you, and you're flowing, and it's just like normal that people buy so much that you got to tell them to stop buying. Until you get to that point, you need to be tracking how often you're actually asking for the actual sale. Now, again, for some of you, asking for the sale is asking people to join your email list. That is your sale at the time, because maybe you're not at a point of transaction financially yet. Maybe you're launching a business and you need to build an email list of interested people in the thing that you offer. Maybe you are starting an empowerment, like Brianna is starting empowerment, and you need to start just building that crew of women, right? You or whoever, I don't know if it's women or whoever it is that you're targeting. Maybe you just want to build that audience. Your selling is wherever you need people to be for an audience, then every day, how many times did you get people to join that thing? What are you saying to them so that they can, a percentage of them will go ahead and join that particular area, email list, Facebook group, whatever. Does that make sense? Andrea, Lashana, Nicole, does it make sense? Jennifer. Very important. This is the stuff that people like to overlook, and we go and buy hype. People are spending thousands of dollars on stuff and ain't getting no sales. It makes no sense. Not to me anyway. You can do, I am no judgment, but it don't make sense to me. No, I don't like that. If you start a business tomorrow, I want you to make sales tomorrow. I want you by the end of the week to make sales. And it's pertaining to how many times you ask for the sale. And in order, the more you ask for the sale, the better at it you get. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. But before I do that, just think about it. How many guys, the week it's Saturday. Let's look at Saturday and look at the rest of the previous, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. How many of you guys actually was asking every single day, multiple times a day, for people to take action on whatever it is you offer? How many of you guys passed or failed the test? Were you like super aggressive and going at it and getting it and letting people know what you have to offer? Or were you just like waiting on something to change? Were you like doing all the sexy stuff, posting selfies and, doing all this stuff, but not asking for the sale? Let me see in the chat. Be honest. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at yourself either. We are not here to judge ourselves. We are here to assess and get better. Assess and get better. Assess and get better. Right. Most of my coaches, you teach so much that you don't ask for the sale because, I don't know, you maybe feel guilty or you feel like, I don't like the sales part. And if they just know and they get it, then they'll choose. If they just, no, you got to be bold and be like, look, I need you to do this. And they get to choose. Always remember, it's your job to offer, their job to choose. It's your job to offer, it's their job to choose. It's your job to offer every single day. Verizon is going to have sales pages on their website every single day, period. Day and night, you're going to see the sale. Nike going to run them commercials all day, every day. It's their job to run the commercial. It is not their job to see if Chanel or anybody else going to go buy. That's not their job. Their job is to simply post a commercial. And if Tanisha feels like buying, then she will. Yep, you got to have conversation daily. Yep. I see a lot of fails in here. That's okay. That's okay. That's totally okay. I haven't sold any of my products, such as sunglasses, purses, jewelry, in the longest, and I feel so bad. Don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up, sis. I have a whole dining room full of stuff. First of all, you're so adorable. You literally could just have a live stream show. And you could live stream all times a day and go live and just be cute because you always cute. I know your jewelry and stuff gonna sell like crazy because your standard every time I see you since I've ever met you is just jazzy. So I know that there's a group of women who you don't even pay attention to that they just want to know, like, how are you putting this stuff together? Everybody doesn't know how to put the jewelries and accessories together to rock the sunglasses and things like that. So you could just go live and be like, hey, y'all. And you could talk about all the things that your heart's desire, because that's the conversation. And as you're doing it, you're like, girls, okay, let me show you guys. This is what I have today. So I got these matching necklaces in. Ladies, I love this because it's super, super simple, but it goes with like everything. It's not too busy. So it's one of your classic pieces that you can throw on and you don't have to think too hard about. And it just makes everything look doper. So, and there's no like age pertaining to it, right? So you see, I'm just selling this jewelry. I would literally, if I sold jewelry right now, listen, don't tempt me. Sometimes I like to do stuff just to be a test dummy, just to show you guys how it actually isn't hard, because I believe in it. The reason why I own this is because I can make this dress up or dress down, and I really, really love it. So I bought both colors because I like gold mostly, but I still like to have my silver option. So I got both. So you really need both. So what I did for you is put it on sale 2 for. Do you see how natural it is to go into conversation? It's not hard. It's not hard with anything. I can tell you this. Okay, you guys, guess what? So I just went natural. I shaved up all my hair. I do it all the time. Now, when I shave my hair off, I want my afro to still look a little, like have a little texture in it. So I designed this little cute thingy here, and it has 2 sides to it. My favorite side is actually this side. So what I like to do is put oil on it. And then in the mornings, I just go like this. And it just makes these little tinglies on my hair. And it looks really, really cool. And I like it better than having like a little microphone puff looking little afro. Like, y'all know, like the microphone covers when you like tap it. That's what it looks like. I don't want my hair to look like that. So this breaks it up. And this is the thing. You guys see how I'm having this conversation? Now, while I'm selling this, right, then I can talk about anything else that I want to talk about, because it's my channel. It's my show. It's 2021. You get to be all the way you, have a conversation about anything you want, and you get to have commercial breaks where you talk about whatever the offer is. And it doesn't have to be anything other than your show. It's not salesy. It's not anything. It's just a thing that you do. It's normal. And it's not just because Keisha's good at it. Am I making sense? Trust me, I've taught so many people this formula, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. See? I see you. I see y'all catching. Right. Simple. I really do love this thing. That's why it's so easy for me to talk about it. Think about it. I can insert any conversation that I'm passionate about. So I love women's empowerment. So I could have a show for women, and I just interview people who share their relationship lessons. So Brianna, for example, Brianna Powered Up is on Instagram. She has an empowerment thing that she wants to do. I'm assuming it's for women. Maybe it's not, whatever. Okay, let's think that it's for women. If it's for women, she could literally have a show, a podcast, or something that she does live, and she just interviews people and ask everybody the same few questions, and they share their relationship advice, their biggest 3 lessons that they learned from dating at this age or that age or whatever. So she could just have this show. And part of the conversation is interviews. Another part is she reads different books, and she reads them and she goes live and talks about her lessons. In the meantime, she has books of her own, audio books, PDF trainings, live master classes that she sells in addition to the conversation that she's having. So the women who she's building the audience for, of course, a percentage of them want to learn about relationships. And so they're going to be excited to learn about what she's telling them for free. And a percentage of them, they want to get the real deal right now. I don't like waiting. I like to have access. I don't want to just always have free stuff. I want to be able to get the class, go straight to the facts, so I can start using the product. If I'm shopping, that's why I really don't like, I like stuff now. If I want it now, I want it now. That's the benefit of when you sell something too. The people that want to go further faster have that opportunity. Andrea says, I love this. It makes sense. Anyone can do this. Everyone loves to make it be my personality. But I'm telling you, I got a client who sells breathing classes. She teaches you how to breathe. I have people who sell coaching services of all kinds, accountability services, selling in general. I got people who took the information and they just sell themselves at a job. You selling me, sis. Right. Because I want to train up so many people so that you just naturally, no matter which way the world turns, you naturally know how to offer your products and services boldly. You've got to know what the conversation is that your ideal person wants to hear. They want to know about, what are they interested in? And then what is the action that you want them to take, because all of it makes to make sense. Sometimes people want people to take a certain action, but you didn't really give the space for them to take that action. And then you're like, well, why nobody didn't do nothing? Because you didn't set it up so that they can do anything. I'm seeing a whole different side of you, and I love the other side too. I was at the conference last weekend and will be there on the 13th. What conference? Which one? I've been at so many. Which conference were you at? I've been at so many, it's all a blur. Oh, Life on Fire. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wear many hats. So I got paid to do what you saw me do there all day long. And I have my own business that I run. And I teach classes. But I'm a super creative, so I have multiple ways to get paid, darling. I don't know where my dog went. Where did he go? Oh, he just got in his little puppy bag. Oh, he just got in his little puppy bag and went to sleep. He like, Mama doing too much. Good night. I'm out. So anyway, that's the issue I'm having. How to set the conversation up for the sale. So that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about. And I've already talked about a lot. I mean, we've talked about a lot of different things. Hopefully you're taking notes. Are you getting good notes? Let me see in the chat. Are you getting good notes? Let me see in the chat. Now, here's the deal. You have to do this. This is what people are not doing. Here's another. I'm going to the next point here. She said, you already know I'm getting good notes. So he said, Gems, Life on Fire, you are incredible. Thank you. My favorite thing to do is selling. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, besides performing, selling. And I love teaching people sales because it's transformational. Like, it changes your whole life. When you know how to sell, you're not worried about the pandemic. The pandemic is going to happen. When the pandemic first happened, I was like, I didn't see any issue in my life because I'm grateful. I sell my information. It's all online. It was already online, thank God. And just in general, I know that it doesn't matter where I am. I have a skill set that you'd have to kill me to take away from me. And so I'm going to be okay. And this is a skill set I want to give you guys. This is a skill set. When you can sell, it does not matter what's going on in the world. It really doesn't. I know that's a very bold statement, but it's just true. And I learned this from old white men. They start saying, when you know how to sell, it doesn't matter what's going on. You're going to be okay because your job could change. But if you know how to sell, then you're still going to be at the top percent because the average person doesn't spend time for this next point right here. You don't practice selling. Most people are frustrated. They've joined a business. We are whole grown up. 40, 50, 60 years old, mad and depressed about business that you didn't practice, you didn't study, you didn't practice it, but you want a result. Now, if we had children, we would tell our children, you got to practice. Meanwhile, we jump our big old grown butts into business and we don't want to put the practice in when it comes to marketing and selling. I want you to be this aggressive this coming week. I want you to list the social media platforms that you post on. I want you to list out your email list. I want you to take a sheet of paper, literally. Let me just go find a blank sheet. I need a marker. I want you to take a sheet of paper. I'm going to give y'all a little tip trick that'll really help you see the hustle you think you got going on versus what you're actually doing. Because going live is one thing. Going live and nobody taking any action, that's a whole, what? Where's my Apple Pencil? Where is the Apple Pencil? Man, who loses an Apple Pencil every day? Me. I don't know where it is. Okay. Let me do it without the Apple thing. Let me show you guys. Man, I want my Apple Pencil. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys a little trick that y'all can do. Okay, so if there we go. If I take and I put on, if I got a marker and I put, oh, it won't work. Yeah, I can't do it. I need my Apple Pencil. That sucks. I'm trying to give you guys a visual. But just use your pen and imagination. Okay, so if you go ahead and write down, like for example, YouTube, this is just me. You may only be on one platform. It's not good or it's not wrong or right. It's just whatever is happening right now. So if you're on YouTube, great. If you're on 50 platforms, great. Don't panic on thinking there has to be a certain way. So for example, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, okay, and then my email list. So let's say I focus on these 4 platforms for the week. And every day I write down all the content that I'm posting. All I do is just write 4 bubbles, right? And then draw a line. And then every single day, I write out how many, whatever the content is that I'm going to post on each one. And then what the action is I want people to take based on my goal. So for example, if Alicia Johnson wants to have 500 emails by the end of next Friday, okay, so now we know the goal is 500 emails. That means she needs to collect 500 emails. So then the question becomes, what is the conversation? What do they need to know in order so that they can even consider and start to choose yes or no for that email list? Once you develop what that content is, what that conversation, content and conversation they go hand in hand. Then every day, you got to make sure that you're talking multiple times a day on each platform. And not just talking, but everything is leading back to that goal. Most of you guys are not being this thorough. This is what I mean by what is the action you want people to take. Reverse engineer, what's the conversation they need to have? So for example, if I'm selling dog training, okay, I'm selling dog training, then I can give tips and tricks all week. And if I want everybody to join my dog training masterclass, then all week long, they need to see me going ham. Every time they turn on their social media, they need to see one of my posts circulating the place on one of my platforms about tips and stuff that dogs can do right now. Then at the end of each thing I give them for free, I want to ask for that sale. This is the week where you can get this by this time, link in the bio, and tell them what to do in order to get the information for that sale. Same thing for the email list. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me see in the chat. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're encouraged. Engaged. We show you how to prepare for a godly marriage. Ooh, that's yummy, girl. That's good. How to prepare for a godly marriage. You should be wealthy. That's a whole. I don't know what you are, so I'm just going to speak that over you in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm just saying, that's yummy. That's yummy. Okay, so for example, let me take that and just give you a real life example. How? I'm going to go to Google and watch this. And this is what I teach you how to do, by the way. So your conversation could easily be, you can make YouTube videos for the next week on Bible verses for a godly marriage. Let's see, Christian marriage rules. You could do godly marriage advice. You could do marriage advice for newlyweds. You can do why is it important to have God in your marriage? You could do 5 things that'll happen if you don't put God at the center of your marriage. 10 things you need to know before you get married as a Christian couple. Look at all this content. There's content for days. I ask for it to sell every day, not at the end of the week. No, you ask for it to sell every day. Your business is open every day. That's just my opinion. There are times where you want to ask for the sale at a certain period of time for whatever there's specific reasons why you would do that. But in general, it's 20. I keep telling y'all, I know this is the millennial in me, but you guys, there are so many rules that just are not real anymore. You don't have to wait to build trust to ask for the sale. You don't. What am I doing right now? I'm building trust. And I'm going to make my offer for my conversation of coins unapologetically. And a lot of you guys are going to grab it. And it's good because if you never bought it, I still helped you. So you also build trust, and I build my email list, and I'm making a sale. I'm hitting 3 in 1. Do you want to learn how to do this? Yes or no? Put yes or no in the chat. If you don't, it's cool. You also have to remove emotions from your business because it's not personal. It's just like people have a whole life. So you don't know what they're going through. Like, you don't know what people are going through. You can't look at me and tell me what I'm going through. I was teaching this class. The last time I taught this class, they called me and I literally hung up the phone from the paid version of this class. And they called me like, your mom's about to die. Like, literally, I had to jump in the car and drive. Like, I'm like, hello? Like, I never said nothing to you. You would know. It was like, you don't know what people are going through. So to be emotional about what action they take. Somebody asking me to buy something, but I just got a call to my mama dying. You don't know that. I don't tell you that. How are you going to be emotional because you think you know what's going on in my life? You have no clue, even though I'm public, quote unquote, on social media. You have no clue what people are up to. So when you're doing business and you're asking people to take action, you have to remove your emotions and just trust it's a business. It's not me. It's the business. It's the offer. So here's what I offer. People may or may not want it, and that's just the way that it goes. Some people choose Verizon. Some people choose Sprint. Some people buy Androids. Some people buy Apple. So good. Notes for days. I love it. Love your energy. You're welcome. Taking action today. I love it. It's just true. Look at somebody talking about teach me godly marriage. Exactly. I post every day on 4 of my platforms, but never ask for the sale. Boom. She put the emoji. She put the emoji with the brain thing. Isn't that crazy? Most people are busy developing courses. They're doing writing their books and doing all this stuff, but they're not asking for the sale. And so there's this message, this invisible message that I have to wait to make my offer. But it's just not true. Who would want to ever wait on Amazon? Case closed. I pay Amazon Prime because I don't like to wait. There's a whole group of people like me who love to buy and who love to not wait. That's why when I sell courses, a lot of times it's like I jump right into the meat of things because who wants to wait? I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. So I just look for people like me who don't want to wait, who want to jump right into it. What's up, Tamar? Hey. So, okay. Let me go back to my little thingy here. We talked about a lot. Oh, that's not it. Let me go to my, oh, there it is right there. Let me clean it up there. So here's the thing. You have to know what the conversation is going to be, okay? And here's a major key on how to figure out what the conversation is that you need to have. Are y'all ready for this? Because this is like the grand finale for tonight. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready? Let me make sure y'all ain't sleep, child. I know it's Saturday night, so some of y'all about to be on the creep anyway. Wake up while y'all learning on Saturday night. Let me see. Drop me some emojis. Let me see. Let me see. Light us on fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. So here's the deal. They're going to, Jaree, I miss you. I need to like finish our conversation. Talk about like fog brain left the conversation on red and just disappeared for a week. My bad. But you know I love you, right? You know I love you, right? So listen, I see y'all ready. Okay, listen. So when it comes to developing the conversation, here's your homework that I want you to do. Now, we talked about a lot. I talked to you guys about having people take the right action. So if you got to look at where you are in your business, typically level 1, level 2 in your business, your focus is selling. It is like getting the sales, because when you get the sales, it helps you build your systems. It helps you see, oh, people want this. Okay, I can shape this. I can stop doing that and add to that. It's like you shape the business around dream customers. I teach you how to attract dream customers who want to grow with you with this thing right here. The reason why you guys love me so much and you just love the content, you know, I love y'all. Y'all know y'all love me. But like, it's the content that keeps you coming back because I help you. As soon as I jumped on, somebody like, you help me do this. You help me do that. I help you. Okay? I help you. Deborah McGee. So here's the thing. Look at Caroline getting customers in the audience right now. Her godly women marriage thing, she said. So listen, which is a smart title, by the way. That's also a tip. Make your titles things that are enticing. It called out a certain specific group of people. The reason why you need to know the right action that's going to move your business forward, which is typically selling, okay? Whatever you want people to do, whether it's sign up for the email list or pay you, right? You want to know what that is so you can reverse engineer what is the conversation that if they don't buy, they still want to come back. They still were fed. They still want more. They still want to follow you. They still want to like the share page, the whatever the social media stuff is. You have to know how to consistently be a conversation machine. And now you can switch out the word conversation for content. Okay? The way that you know what the conversation is that makes your dream people come to you. Big deal. Yes, to the coming back. Big deal. The way that you know is you have to literally you have to reverse engineer. Now, you may have multiple customer profiles. Okay. When I teach like this, I really kind of teach very low key. When you get into my actual courses, they're very organized. When I teach like this, I just want to speak regular language, like so that you can understand, right? In business, you have different customer profiles. For example, as a hairdresser, for example, when I was in the salon, one customer type is the businesswoman. One customer type is the stay-at-home mom. Two different, both of them are women, but they have two different, a lot of times different goals. Okay. And the mom may use a certain language that the entrepreneurial woman or the career woman may or may not care for. They don't want whatever. Now you have another type of customer who is like the naturalista, right? She's just like, she's not, it doesn't matter if she's a mom or a businesswoman, she identifies with the natural movement. These are three customer profiles. Why am I talking about that? I have to break down each person's lifestyle. So as a naturalista, for example, there's different types of naturalistas too. But when I'm making my commercials and conversations and content, there are certain keywords that will make my dream customer, it'll make their antennas raise. Does it make sense? As a businesswoman or a career woman, there are certain keywords that will make her, my dream woman that's in career, business, whatever, her antennas are going to raise. If I start talking about the cleanliness of the salon, my sanitation process, if I talk about getting in and out, you won't be sitting in my salon all day. If I talk about the peaceful, relaxing setting, if I talk about, all these different things that make her go, okay, she's about her business. Because career women in the salon do not want to be in your salon all day. They want you to care about time. So when I just throw in the language of time and cleanliness, they're like, oh, I could visit her on my lunch break. I'm going to try her out. Because now I'm speaking her language. So if I use her language in my content, in my conversation, there's a higher chance of her taking the action that I want her to take. So you have to, the thing that you have to do, you guys, is to figure out the conversation. You have to really break down each customer profile and really get thorough on what are the experiences, what are the situations that they are going through or have gone through that they fear or desire. Come on, somebody. This right here is huge. This right here is super, super huge. Super huge. It's super huge. People don't take the time to do it because we're so busy being obsessed with our thing, especially my coaches. Coaches get so obsessed with it, whatever the program is, they forget to step away from the creative thing that you've made and step into the person's situation. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example. Sally goes to sell and she feels like crap because when she goes to sell, it just really feels forced. She got to like hype herself up to do it. Then it makes her stumble over her words. Oh God. And she's thinking about doing it on video. And it's like, she just doesn't, is my hair okay? Like all this stuff is going on. Like Sally knows her thing. She knows that she's offering this specialized water and it's going to really be healing and healthy and make you whole. And it has all these electrolytes and minerals. And it has a pH balance of 7.2. And Sally knows her stuff. She's amazing, but she can't seem to get it together, which makes her not confident. And because she's not confident to ask people to buy this special water that she's created, she procrastinates. So every day she wakes up and she's like, today's going to be different. And then she's like, oh, let me call and make sure the developers know this. And so then the whole day goes by. And Sally spends the whole day making sure this is tight and right and this is that and this is that. But then she goes to bed. And when she goes to bed, secretly, she knows that she didn't ask anybody to buy. She knows that she's sick and tired of spending money on all this stuff of her products and these programs and this stuff that she's buying, these coaches. She's spending all this money, but she just doesn't have the audience in front of her. So she procrastinates again the next day with something else that seems very sexy. But at the end of the day, she still doesn't make the sale. And she's starting to realize that this is just annoying and it's frustrating. She's starting to feel that this is not for her. Like she's really passionate about it, but she's feeling like it's not for her. Anybody ever felt like Sally in their business? Let me see emojis in the chat. Anybody ever felt like Sally's? So Sally is tripping because she like, I can't keep doing this. I'm spending my savings. I'm spending my stuff on all this stuff. And it's just not working. It's like, oh, like I want to go and I just can't go. And it's like, oh my God, I'm doing all this stuff. I done did a photo shoot. I've done everything. Why isn't it working? So now it's like, I'm spending money on something, but I'm not making money on something. And Sally really just desires to be able to share her water with the world. She just wants people to just get it. She wants people that want to follow her because of the life-changing things that are happening because of how pure her water is, especially during this COVID stuff. Like she just wants that. She wants to be able to just go live when she feels like it and just share from her heart. She doesn't want to have to follow these rules. She's tired of hiding. She's tired of procrastinating. She showed up here and there, but like she hasn't been consistent. Anybody ever felt like Sally? Sally wants to just wake up and see that people are buying. Right. I see you guys. Right. Sally just wants to wake up with sales. Somebody said, ouch, I'm Sally. Sally want to wake up with sales. Sally don't want to question before she go to sale. Like, is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Oh my God, I feel weird. She don't want to have bubble guts. She just want to sell from a confident place. And she want to do it every day and have fun doing it because of the lives that are being changed. What am I doing right now? How many of you guys have ever put yourself in a position where you really thoroughly think about how does it feel to be that person? You guys are relating to Sally right now. It's not an accident. I feel Sally. You guys are relating to her right now, and it's not by accident. You got to take time to really go deep and figure out what is it that they're saying to themselves. I just want to feel confident when I'm making my offer. I just want to finally be able to go to sleep without, the TV on and without sitting in bed for 2 hours or an hour before I ever fall asleep. I just want to feel connected to my partner. These are things that your customers are saying, depending on your business. I just want to buy a house. Some of you guys are real estate. I want to buy a house, but I've never bought a house. What does it take? What do I need? Am I even qualified? Oh God, it's a headache. Oh, maybe I'm not. Oh God. This is what people are going through. If you actually took the time to research your dream customer, I'm wrapping up. If you actually took the time to research your dream customer and how they really feel, and what are the situations that they're running into, what problems are they having, what are their frustrations, what do they just want to feel? Maybe it's like just like luxury. When I sit in first class, it's like I want to be able to board first. I want to be roomy seats. I want to have bubbles in my glass, honey, in first class, honey. Like I want to be able to like. That's why I have TSA. That's why I have Clear. That's why I have Business or First. Like I just like these things. I like access. So it's not like a problem. It's just what I want. It's just what I desire. I love it. That's really simple. They don't need to. Sometimes it's just not even deep. But you need to know what this person values. For example, this shirt that I'm wearing, it's a $300 shirt. I'm obsessed. This morning I went on the website. I was like, oh, I have to buy more because I'm obsessed with these clothes. Like, and it's who needs a 300? Honestly, it looks like a men's shirt or something. I don't know. It's like this shirt is amazing. It has like the little ripple things. I'm obsessed with this shirt. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with it. Now, this shirt, first of all, it's bougie. So I'm here for the bougie things, okay? Love it. Now, as Paris Hilton says, loves it. Here's why I love it. This shirt is so versatile. You could do there's so many ways to style this shirt. Now, the lady who sold the shirt, she did a live stream, and she knew it was a girl like me sitting out here somewhere who likes this kind of stuff. I'm a minimalist. So I like things that have multi-functions. So right now, I've been wearing it like a jacket, but it's an actual shirt. Also, I wore it on stage, okay, as a part of my outfit. I've seen her wear it with the belt. She ties it different ways. You can roll the sleeves up. I'm wearing it as a jacket right now, or I can wear it like a regular shirt, like with an outfit. There's so many ways to wear this shirt. It comes in this like little black bag. It comes like don't come by USPS, honey. It comes by UPS, baby, like real nice. It's fabulous. I love it. It's only $300, right? Now, here's the thing. She showed me every day she goes live and she wears the same stuff all the time and just wears it different ways, and we shop with her. It's simple. That was the conversation. This is so helpful. I'm so thankful and grateful. You're welcome. So there's always a conversation, but you got to be willing to go deep on who is that person? What are they experiencing? What are they having a problem with? What do they desire to have faster, quicker, right? And then what's the words that they want to hear? What are they lying in their bed at night going, I wish I had, if I could just, I love things that make me feel, you got to think about those things because that is the language that you use when you're having conversation that will let your dream people say, me, that's me. Then they say, tell me more. And then you just tell them about the offer. And then they choose. And there's some other things I can teach you, but I'll wait for that next week. So what I did was I gave you an example of Sally's situation, her problem, her desires. Okay. Now that we know Sally's situation, her problem, and her desires, what we're going to do is present a solution. Are you guys ready? Type solution in the chat. Type solution, type solution, type solution, type solution, type solution, type solution. Let me see. Sally, we got us here. Sally, we got us here, and we're going to get us out of here. Yeah, so that's another thing that's a big deal. Identifying who the person is and how they think. So sometimes you don't need to know how old they are. If you look at my audience, we were on something the other day, and it was like 30-year-olds to 60-something-year-olds. So it's like, and also 18 to 60 sometimes. Like my age brackets go bananas, but the mindset is all the same. Most of the things that I sell, I simply speak to the mindset. So some of you guys are not identifying, and I teach all of this. And I'm going to be teaching over the next few days. I mean, you're 60 something. I have a lot of 60 plus. It's actually really dope. I love it, especially when we do Zooms in my private classes because we got wisdom, we got use, and it's just fun. I love, love, love it. Absolutely. So if you ever notice, my audience is extremely colorful. Age numbers or just go from whatever to whatever because I speak to the mindset. And I do that on purpose. Right. Drop your age. 60 something, 44. Drop your age. Let's see. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's fabulous. 48. I see you. I see you. Deborah, I cannot. 54. Who is the person? What is the problem they're trying to solve? What are they looking for? What are they moving towards? What are they moving away from? Yummy. Grace, great notes. Grace is taking yummy notes. Amen. I agree. Mindset is the thing. I am 60. I love it. Absolutely. And one thing that my daddy taught me, and it just always stuck with me, he said, keep it simple. 41, he said, keep it simple. Newly 30, I love it. Deborah said AARP already called. So listen. So listen. My daddy said, keep it simple and like start at the very beginning and you're going to help a lot of people. He was like, if you talking about being on a computer, don't forget to tell people to turn the computer on. You assume they know to turn the computer on. And that stuck with me because it's like there are things that I assume you know. There are things that you assume your customer knows and they don't know. And so I work very hard at like, okay, let me go all the way back. And even now I still have to get better at it. Gwen, I'm gonna call you since I missed you. All right. So, solution for Sally looks like this. There is an amazing product called Conversations to Coins. You may or may not have heard about it. I know Jareet, Mommy Get Your Piece on Instagram, has heard about it. She's actually taking it, and we can actually see if she's available for. I need to get y'all testimonials. But here's the thing. Conversations to Coins is a boot camp that helps entrepreneurs of any sort, whether you're building a brand, you're just starting out, or you actually have something to sell. Okay? Conversations to Coins helps you. It's a boot camp. It's live and it's in the flesh. It's crazy, crazy fun. You can't like do it and not be different. You're going to grow and be confident because it teaches you how to speak and sell. Because by the way, you're a speaker. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're like, you have to say something to somebody, whether it's on social media, anywhere, you got to say something to somebody. And so this boot camp helps entrepreneurs, authors, coaches. If you're a brand builder, an influencer, helps you practice speaking and selling with ease. Teaches you how to create content that builds a loyal following. It teaches you how to become confident on videos. Literally, it starts out in a private group so you can shake the jitters in a safe place. Okay? You're going to learn the 5 core tactics that it takes to always have yummy conversations that naturally make people want more of whatever you have, whether it's to subscribe or whether it's to actually make a purchase. You practice speaking and selling with a coach every week, multiple times a week. Okay. Now, you're in an accountability group, so you're not the only person in there. You're getting support. You're practicing with real life people in private. And then these are things that you can do right away after you take the boot camp class. So you could practice at 8 a.m. in the morning, and then by 10 a.m., use the technique that you practiced. Okay. There's a plan. All you have to do is stick to the plan and track your results. And you literally watch your actual tribe grow and your income increase at the same time. So you can finally stop freaking out when it's time to create content or when it's time to ask a client to buy. You'll finally feel safe being all the way you and simply sharing with others how you help them. That's it. If your goal is to feel good while you tell people about the thing that you're excited about, this is for you. Super, super simple. Gwen, this is hilarious. Super, super simple. Super, super simple. You see how easy that was? Once you tell people about it, it's just like you say a little bit, let people digest it. A few of you are like, tell me more. And then you just keep going. And all you keep going into is the details. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to share my screen with you guys on Zoom. I'm going to share my screen with you guys on Zoom. If you're not in Zoom, then you can't see the screen because you should have registered, because I've been talking about registering, but it's all good because there will be other moments. So let me share the screen so you guys can actually see the solution that Sally is going to get. And this is really cool because all Sally's doing is taking a look. So I'm offering this to Sally. You are Sally, by the way. I'm offering this to you, right? And then it's your job to choose. So then the question becomes, let me give enough information so that you can make a choice that makes sense. So now the question is, what's the conversation that gives you enough information so that you can choose a yes or no confidently? Does that make sense? Yes or no in the chat? Do you guys see how you can do this on your platforms? Do you guys see how you can do this on your platforms? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what's happening is, you guys, there's like a culture of consumption. You guys are going to class after class after class, and you want to get all the stuff, all the information, and you're not taking action on what actually matters. Selling. Go on and out yourself if you an information junkie. You're going to this class and that class and this class. And the bottom line is, if you have a business, your business needs to be turning over a profit. That's the bottom line. So what I love about this boot camp, and I'm getting ready to tell you guys about it. Let me make sure everybody's cool. Hold on. Got it. I see. Okay, good, good, good. I'm an information junkie. Go on and out yourself. Because I see it. I see everybody at every conference and everything and every Zoom webinar and everything. But you ain't making no sales. At some point, you got to pull the trigger and make sales. This is where I come in. Because you can be a junkie for so long, but that stuff starts to mess with your mind. You start getting frustrated. You start wondering, when is your time? You start wondering, maybe wasn't going to work for me. Maybe I thought I jumped too soon. Oh, let me go pray some more. It's not about prayer. This is about you actually just running a business. This is why you see people who don't even believe in Jesus running successful businesses, because they're just principles that work. And that's nothing to do with anything other than that's just the way business works. Am I making sense? Let me see in the chat. Y'all chat, this chat moving slow. I'm an info junkie. And listen, it all has its place. I love information. Knowledge is definitely awesome. But the power is coming in your action. Your power is in your action. Because you can know a lot and not do nothing, and that stuff will take your mind. All right, so in conversation of coins. I know y'all don't like that part. You're like, now hold on now. Listen, I do business with God. Like, I pray about my actions in my business, but at the end of the day, God not gonna come from nowhere to do anything for me. So I gotta learn marketing. I gotta learn sales. I gotta learn systems. I gotta learn strategy. I gotta know numbers, and I have to implement and be a good steward over this brain. You are so smart. You are literally so smart. So you have a business, you have a whatever. It's your job to work it. You gotta work it. Somebody type in the chat, work it. So listen, this is the way conversation of coins works. Since we talking about it, let me tell you about it. Since we talking about it, let me tell you about it. I give you a bunch of tips, bunch of stuff that you can go back and say, was I really actually like doing the things that I need to do the things? And that's the question that you got to ask yourself. But I'm gonna show you the screen and tell you all about it. So, conversation of coins is literally, I help you turn your conversations into tribe and cash in 30 days or less. Period, point blank. Okay. So as you can see, there's a 5 core conversation tactic that you're going to learn. So immediately when you log in, boom, you learn about the tactic that I use that you can use right away. Once you sign up, you'll be given automatically access, okay, to this membership area. There's going to be a PDF and a video. In that video, okay, you're going to learn the tactics. I recommend watching anything and everything that you ever purchase. Watch it 24/7. Don't just watch it one time and then be like, what else? No, watch it and look for things that you can do right away. Even this, watch it and listen for what you can do right away. This is going to be your framework. that forms your juicy conversations that you're going to use to build and sell every day. When are we selling? Somebody tell me when. When are we selling? I just literally said it. When are we selling? Let's be clear in the chat. Because some of y'all, I got to go hard and work. Yes, yes. Kristen, Jennifer, Joanne. Yes. Yes. Andrea, yes. Nicole, yes. I'm so proud of you guys. Awesome. Every day. Okay. You will have to make sure that you keep this with you at all times because you got to be ready to turn anything into content and to coins. All right. What I love about Conversation to Coins is it's extremely unique. It's literally, it's so real. It's not like another course that, and Jeree is on here. If Jeree, you can join on Instagram. Let me know if you can join because I would love to have you share your experience. But at the end of the day, Conversation to Coins is not a class that you take on your own and go hide. It's like, Nicole, if you need help selling and you know you want to sell next week, you have access. Jump on Zoom and we're practicing in real time. You tell me what you're selling, and I literally sell it hasn't failed yet. I've done this with hundreds of people. It has not failed yet where I don't have a business that I can sell your business better than you. It hasn't failed yet. And I'm not being cocky. I'm telling you that's because of this formula. So it's interesting because if I listen to what your business is, I can pull it back to you. And I do this live in real time. And what happens over 30 days is you become super sharp and you begin to think like commercials. And which is powerful because then when you go to make your social media videos, you begin to make commercials that actually convert people. We want conversions. What does that mean? You want people taking the right action. I don't want just viewers. I want to be getting people signing up for my Zoom. I want people to be buying my thing, whatever the thing is. All right. So we have what I call conversation drills. So we jump on group calls and they are real drills. Jeree she's on Instagram. She'll tell you, you have 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you have to do it in real time. And it is a little uncomfortable because it's pushing you. You're doing what you normally don't do. This is not for you if you want to hide. This is for you if you're sick and tired of hiding. Let me tell you something. They shut the world down again. What you gonna do? You know you need to get online. You know you need to build an audience online. Maybe you have a brick and mortar business and you need to sell online. You got to be able to talk to people, build relationship every time you open your mouth and make the offer confidently. It's just the world that we live in. I love it. That's real. She said, I can join. My bonnet is on and I'm in the bed, but I'll hop on. We understand. Jeree goes to work at 3 a.m. So listen, she gets a pass. So conversation drills. Let me know when it shows you're going to join. I mean, hit the join. Let me see. I think I can. I don't know how to add you. I don't know how to do it. Invite. There we go. Oh, mommy, get your piece. We'll need the latest version of Instagram. Lord have mercy. They wrong for that. You got to have the latest version of Instagram. Okay, so listen. You will have live and pre-recorded tests. So sometimes you'll be live with me. And then other times you're going to have pre-recorded tasks that you jump in the Facebook group and do. You will literally transform before your eyes. You will hone your presenting skills, okay, and your speaking skills. Those of you that are like, I was going to do this, or maybe you fumble a lot when it's time to ask for the sale, you're going to get rid of that, okay? And I'll show you these different challenges, and they're going to actually help you to be fluid and just have fun. If you stumble, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a good time. If there's going to be a group of people that want to grow with you, that will pay you, grow with you, all that kind of stuff. All right. Now we have a private Facebook group. This is where you're going to surround yourself with your go-getter homies. Okay. The Facebook group is awesome because it's inspiring to just support each other, to meet people from all over the world, to get ideas from each other, to motivate each other. You are who you hang around. So this is a group of people who are intentional. Oh yeah. Get on Zoom. The Zoom link is in my, link in the bio. The Zoom link is in the bio. So this is a group of people who are intentional. See how I'm stuttering over this word? Who cares? No one cares. You actually don't care. Now, we have weekly Zoom calls. What I love about the weekly Zoom calls is that, and Jeree will tell you this, there have been times where I get in beast mode and I'm like 6 a.m., 7, 9, 10, I'm like, get up, let's hustle. And it really does get you out your comfort zone. Yes, you got kids. Yes, you got this. Yes, you got that. We all got something. Hey, I'm over here. My mom over there sick. My dad is sick and tired. I got things going on, but we got to work. It's work, period. You have a business. Your business has to run until you automate certain things. And even when you automate them, you need to understand them. Okay, so the challenges, they're in the morning, they're in the afternoons, they're in the evening sometimes. And so you have different options for the Zoom calls, but there are multiple Zoom calls. There's a minimum of 3 calls a week, but there are weeks where I want to do a call every day, multiple times a day, because I just want to push you. And so for those of you that came to play full out, who tired of being punks when it comes to selling stuff, I probably shouldn't say it's not politically correct, but whatever. I'm not politically correct, so why do I even care? Listen, it's amazing. You can catch the replays if you don't want to do the live Zooms. You can catch the replay, and you're going to learn from your peers. The best way to learn something is to be so good at it you can teach it. I have people in Conversations to Coins, the members that joined when I first started this in 2019. They can teach the class now. And so it's bomb because now it's awesome because now they have a skill set that nobody can take from them, and they can duplicate it. They can do their own versions of the course. So here's your investment. Basically, you're going to be working with me for 30 days, multiple times a week. When you log in, you get instant access to the actual formula, so you can start using the formula right away tonight. This 5-step formula right here is literally it's golden, and you can watch it a million times. Okay. So literally, it's awesome. Okay. So it's a 50-minute video, and it shows you the exact formula that you can use right now to start making sales. Okay. Now, the weekly coaching multiple times a week, it's just like, it's immeasurable, because not only are you getting your conversation and sales coaching, but it's always mindset coaching. It's always business coaching. It's always numbers coaching. People like make more money. They build their tribe. They break through mental limiting beliefs. It's massive and it's insane. And it's fast. All right. So your investment, super, super simple. It's going to be $9.97 starting next week. So what I did was I said, oh, let me tell everybody who doesn't know. My email list knows, because I send stuff to my email list, which is why you should be on the free email list. Now, the email list already knows it's $4.97 right now. Your investment is $4.97. It's going to double, because it should be. Honestly, the program could be $19.97 easy. Easy, easy, easy. So it's 50% off, okay? You're going to pay a one-time fee of $4.97. That's your investment. And my challenge for you is always make your money back right away. Ask me how. When you join, then ask me, Keisha, here's my business. Here's how much I'm selling it for. Help me brainstorm. I like you making your money back, because it just builds confidence. All right. So you get access right away to the information. So you can start learning that stuff tonight. And it's the perfect time, you guys, because now that there's back to school, plus it could be possibly shut down, whatever, the skill set that you need is selling. Because at the end of the day, trust me when I say this, no matter what happens, I'm going to be selling something. And there's always a group of people that want to buy. Please don't let the pandemic make you think that people ain't buying. People are buying. They buying, y'all. So this is for you if you really want to play bigger. Yes, even during the pandemic. Your ability to sell will make you stand out and have results above the rest. I've sold YouTube services, singing services, speaking services, hair. I am an author. Okay. I'm a teacher. All of these passions would have just been passions if I didn't learn to create content with my conversation and consistently ask people to buy. Okay, so I have over 7.6 million international views. All right, 70,000 plus subscribers across my platforms, and it goes up every single day. So if you're a creator, you're a speaker, you're a coach, you're an author, are you a professional, tax professional? My favorite one has been a truck driver. Sehar is a truck driver. I'd never heard about her business, like truck driving stuff. I don't know anything about that. And I literally was selling her stuff back to her, and everybody was interested in truck driving. It was hilarious. lakeishamichelle.com. That's where you go to sign up. So I'm going to tell you guys, let me bring Jeree on. I thought I just saw her. Did I just see Jeree? Jeree joined, I believe, in 2019. What's up, boo? Hold on, let me unmute. There we go. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's goody?
What's good, girl?
Sorry, I look a little on the...
You're fine. So you guys, this is Jaree. Jaree, what's your business? Give a shout
Hi,
out to your social
family.
media.
Oh, so my social media is Mommy Get Your Peace. Mommy Get Your Peace on Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a mom and you just looking to get your peace, listen, come follow me. I'm on Instagram. I'd love to have you in the tribe.
Absolutely.
I get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now tell us a little bit, like before you joined Conversation of Coins, after you joined Conversation of Coins.
Okay. So before I joined Conversations of Coins, I just was very unclear. It's like I just knew it was something that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, man, it's like I just don't know what I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it just wasn't hitting,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it just wasn't working, like, you know, like it just wasn't right. And so I just didn't have the clarity. I didn't have the know-how. I didn't have any kind of steps. So I was just trying, just doing stuff, kind of blindly doing stuff, you know, hoping it would work. And then
doing stuff like posting.
Yeah, I would just post, you know, just random stuff, you know, just random. I would talk about my story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I knew that I needed to be relatable, tell my story. And so I did that. And that was really like the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would really just try to connect with my story, but I didn't really understand like what I learned in Conversations to Coins,
mm-hmm.
like the process, you know, the way to do it, the steps, the outline, the framework,
mm-hmm.
you know, that you can actually use, and you get to touch on all the different layers to the conversation.
Layers.
You can relate to the person.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
It's a few layers, not so many layers, but there's a couple layers. But it's so easy to get, you know, once you get it, but you gotta know that that's what you're missing. And so the fact that, you know, we're able to get it from you, and it's so easy. You're such a good teacher, number one.
Thank you.
Such an awesome teacher, and so understanding, so relatable. And you make it fun. Like, you really legit make it fun. I mean, we done laugh and cry and all that in Conversations to Coins.
It is fun, you guys. So what we do is we jump on Zoom and I give a technique, and then everybody has to do the technique.
Yes.
And so sometimes Jaree will tell you, I'll give you 60 seconds. Sometimes I'll give you 3 minutes, but it's a group and everybody holds space for everybody. And it doesn't matter what you're selling, but I teach you the technique. And then, like I said, what's cool is that you watch other people. So then you're learning as they're doing it. You be on your seat, you be on your edge of your seat waiting for them. And it is fun, because selling should be fun. Selling should be fun. So when you join Conversation of Coins, tell them a little bit like the Zoom calls. What was fun about the different Zoom?
I think the Zoom calls, what was good about those is that you can see, like, first of all, you can see the progress from like day one to the end date.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's not really like an end date, it's kind of hard to say like an end date, but you can kind of see the progress. You know, you're always in it. So you can see the progress clearly, clear as day.
Yeah.
And then as far as just getting that feedback from the group, and then getting to see other people do it. So it's like, oh, okay. It's like you got bouncing off of each other.
Yep.
It's awesome. It's great energy. That's another thing. It's great support. It's such great support. You know, everybody there wants you to win. Everybody is coming there to win. And we winning. We winning the Conversations Coins.
That part. And so you guys, I just want, like, Jaree literally came in confused about her offer.
Yeah, I did.
And you had, what was that? You had a subscription or something you were doing. This is like, I don't remember what it was. You had people sign up.
I did. Originally, I just did a challenge. I did a, what kind of challenge did I do?
I think it was prayer or something.
I can't even remember exactly what, but I just wanted to do a challenge because I wanted to grow email list. And so my original goal was like 10 people, I think 5 or 10 people.
Yep.
And Keisha pushed me and was like, okay, well, why? And why are you closing the doors early? And why, you know, she just really helped me understand, like, no, I'm going to need you to not, like, close the doors early. And I'm going to need you to, like, go bigger.
Increase
And
your numbers.
I think ended up with maybe close to 20 people in the challenge because I was able to, really extend myself past what I believe that I could do. And it was really, conversational coins helped a lot. The engagement really came up a lot because I was able to use the framework and people were better able to understand exactly what I was offering. Whereas before it wasn't really clear.
Yes. So Jeree had one of those and has a business where it's spiritual and mental. So sometimes your language is just, it sounds great, but it doesn't make people jump. So when Jeree was teaching, I was like, no. Like, we got to go into like, what is this mommy struggling with? What are those things? Yeah. So we went into it and just dove deep. And then she started telling her story infused with whatever the person could be experiencing. And so if some of you guys will join because you just need clarity in your business, right? And this, so it was heavy on the business coaching, right? But then also like, you're building your confidence because it's new. So Jeree was like, well, if I get like 10 people to do this, I'm like, why not 20? And why are you doing this? And why are you doing that? And it's like that kind of coaching it's like that's bonus to what we were actually doing, which is the practice. So the Zooms are like an hour and something. Sometimes we play. If people have time, I'll stay on. You can drop off whenever you want. And then sometimes if you have something you got to do, we had some people join on the Zooms. We're like, I got to leave at this time for whatever thing. So we let them go first. But there's multiple Zooms, so you don't have to make every one. But the more you come to, sometimes there's 2 Zooms in one day. So it's repetition. That's what the magic of this class is. You're practicing multiple times a day. And so it just keeps you going. Like the sales is fresh of mind. Language is fresh of mind. You're really doing homework on making commercials. There are classes inside of the membership area on commercials that you're making. And so it's super zope. Super zope. Zope is Zoom and dope put together.
Yes, new word.
Right. So the first live Zoom will be on Thursday, you guys. The first live Zoom will be on next Thursday at 7 Central. Well, probably gonna do 7:30. 7:30. I haven't decided. 7:30. This coming Thursday coming up. So this what is that? What day is that? The 5th. The 5th. That's the first Zoom. And then you get your schedule of all the other Zoom dates. I add Zoom dates as needed. It's very like, you guys, I'm not OCD. Like, if you're like really nerdy, like I may annoy you, so you may not want to. I'm very okay with that because some people are you just don't vibe with me. And that's okay. Zope on a string. Exactly, Kristen. So the details are at lakeishamichelle.com. Your investment is $497. There are payment plans. You got about 48 hours left before the price doubles, rightfully so. I think, Jeree, when you joined, it was $497.
Yeah.
And what would you say, like, price point investment wise? Like the value, like what you've got?
Oh man, value. This is like an unleash her type thing.
Yeah.
It's really, this is like a 1997 type deal.
And listen, so Jeree's referencing a program that she bought for $1,997. So she's like at least $1,997. And I definitely agree because it's only going to get better and higher quality. So I'm super excited to have you guys. I'm going to be teaching all kinds of stuff. Hopefully you got great tips. I see you guys are signing up right now. Go grab it, you guys. There's a payment plan for the $497. You're going to see the $997 and there'll be a payment plan for that as well. Unapologetically, if you're watching the replay and the price is $997, don't be like, dang, I'll wait till it's $497. It's not happening. It's a wrap. If you missed it, it's okay because you got the $997. Just don't chill out when it's $1997. You're gonna be looking crazy. So listen, how long is the course for? You have lifetime access, and I think the members that are inside of Conversation Coins, you guys are like, and Jeree will tell you because they get to practice with me again, and I think this is gonna be the last time I do that to where you don't have to pay a like a re-up fee. So right now you get lifetime access. So when this launches again, you get the new content. So it's like invaluable.
No brainer. And you know what? I think I originally missed out is I think when you originally like first started Conversation with Coins, was it $397 or $297? Whatever it was, I missed out.
Yeah.
And I ended up paying the $497 because, like she said, it did go up.
Yeah.
It went up right when she said it was going to go up. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to play around with this no more, because I knew I needed it then, and I should have just did it then. But whatever, it was way worth it.
Yeah, so. For sure. Brianna just joined. If you join and come back, let me know so I can celebrate you. Welcome. You guys, there's a payment plan there. The details are there. The live Zoom actually starts Thursday, and you'll get a schedule of all the different Zooms. So you'll be able to practice multiple times, morning, noon, and night with me for weeks at a time. And every time I launch it, you get it again. You get instant access to a membership area where you're going to see the actual core formula for what it is that I'm teaching you. I expect you to join that now and then be reading it and learning it. All right. Yep. lakeishamichelle.com. Let me give you the link again, just in case. So you guys check it out there. Listen, here's how you want to do questions. If you have questions now and you want to ask them, great. Thank you, Jeree. I honor you, love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I just want to say one thing, like, real fast. So out of everything that I can really say, I gained so much confidence, and I got my voice. So if you are kind of like uncertain and you just kind of beat yourself up about how you're not doing what you know you can really do and what you have in yourself, this also really speaks to that. Yeah. So so
Conversation of Coins, the testimonials. The one reason I haven't posted a lot of them, because everybody's like, like everybody, there are no words on those testimonials. I'm like, okay, I need like specific words. They're just like, I just got my life. Because honestly, what they're experiencing, I'm a spiritual person. God is in everything I do. So what happens is chains break. So there's like church deliverance where you go to the prayer line, and then there's like this stuff that we do that literally is breaking limiting beliefs off of you. And so you spiritually grow. And when you frequent a person, you pick up things from that person. So my energy, there's stuff that you get impartations of. So it is very much a whole situation. And Jeree is absolutely right. Most people say, like, I found my voice. I feel confident. I feel bold. I'm unapologetic now. It's just like, show me. Now they be like, oh, I'm about to get my money. Everybody.
We doing that. We got the. Well, we coming with the glow. We got the earrings. We like, look, we ready. We about to get this message.
Listen, let me tell you one of my favorite glow ups. This one of our sisters in the group, Sandra High. Remember, Sandra just came. All of a sudden, she just was extra cute on the videos. We was like, wait, what's going on? One day, Sandra used to do her videos, and the camera like would be in the wrong position and all that stuff. Yeah. We look up on the internet, chat. Sandra got on makeup. Sandra got a cute background. Sandra sit on the video, and she's like, hi. My name is Sandra. Hi, I'm your beauty coach. And we're like, what? Like, sis did a 360. So it's like empowerment at its finest. Like, you're going to be empowered, encouraged, and you're going to be doing things that you thought was going to take you forever to do, that you're doing like right now. So we're talking about marketing. Marketing meaning you're letting people know what your business is and how you can help them every day. Okay, you're letting them know who am I? Here's what I have for you, how it's going to help you, what I want you to do next. So you're going to show up powerfully and confidently. All right. And then the other part of that is you're going to be making money because you're asking for the sale. And the cool thing is that you can ask for the sale today. And if it doesn't work, or if you're not seeing, or if you feel some type of way, you can jump in the group, or you can jump on the Zoom and say, I tried this, then I felt this, help me. Right. And then you get on the spot coaching. So it's real, like it's real accountability. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're a speaker, author, coach, maybe you have a book, a journal, a hair salon, tax services, maybe you're selling detox tea, maybe you have a health shake, maybe you have an ebook, like boutiques, master classes, maybe you have a podcast, a daily show. Listen, you see where I'm going with this. You see where I'm going with this, you guys. Basically, insert the product or service that you sell. Because it's funny, the sales page says, the truth is, you say words with your voice to attract attention to whatever it is you have for people. That's yummy. That's yummy, right, Jeree?
That is yummy, yeah.
I'm going to say that again. You say words with your voice to attract attention to whatever it is that you have for people. Okay, that's just the truth, no matter the business. So the more you practice articulating your thoughts, communicating like boldly, speaking with ease and flow, you're gonna stand out. You're gonna stand out and you're gonna do it well. Okay. And so when you become a natural, you're gonna speak and instantly resonate with your dream tribe and clients. You're gonna have confidence. When you have confidence, guys, your energy increases. Y'all already know when you get your hair done, what happened? You switching. You know when y'all was little, your mom used to tell you quit switching your hips. Oh, your mom ain't tell you? Well, my mama told me quit switching my hips. So the thing is, you have more confidence because I got something going on that I believe in. So now I'm walking a little different. That's how it is with Conversations of Coins. Like you have more confidence. And so you definitely feel bolder. Your energy increases, your excitement increases, which naturally is going to make your engagement increase. So you're going to have more fun as you're building. Okay. And you're going to be able to take any moment, find the you're going to listen and hear, oh, this is a conversation that I can take and use it to increase my sales and my audience. Okay. You have to practice. That's what this is about. This is not a class where you're going to be like, it's about live practicing. Okay. You can't expect it to show up and be great. You got to practice. So once you sign up, you're going to have access to a private membership area. Get the dates and the details. So Thursday is the first. You'll get content information from me starting August 1. But Thursday is our first live Zoom at 7. I think I'm gonna do 7:30. 7:30. I think I'm gonna do 7:30. Jerry, you decide right now. 7:30 Eastern. 7:30 Central or 7 Central. Jerry gets to decide this in the chat. I don't know. Or go on mute.
I think 7:30.
Yep, that's what I thought. We're here. 7:30 Central. You see how life gets to be easy and you always are supported. Boom. Okay, that's where we're going to start our first live stream. If you can't make that, you can catch the replay and then there'll be plenty other. We have Zooms on Saturdays sometimes. We do them multiple times during the week in the morning. You squeeze them in the pockets of your day. When you walk away, you're going to be confident. You're going to be able to easily jump on videos or audios or live streams, okay? Phone calls, podcast interviews. You're going to be able to message potential buyers or clients with no problem because you will be in the energy and the flow. Like I love when you hear artists, like R. Kelly, for example. Don't matter what you think about him. I'm not here for that. When he made that one album, that was me and Jerry and our music stuff. When he made that one album that was like for Africa, he turned his house into a safari. Why? He wanted to be in the energy and the flow of it. And it's like that album was a hit. It was like people went bananas. It was just insane. Usher, a lot of artists do that. Michael Jackson, they immerse themselves. Okay. And so that's what you're doing with Conversations to Coins. You're immersing yourselves in the energy and conversation of selling so that it's natural. Nope. Zooms are not always on Thursday evenings. They're going to be on multiple times a day, mornings, evenings, and nights on different days. So you'll get a list. And the cool thing about the groups right now is it's small enough. If there's like a heavy vote on a certain time, we just adjust. So there's no fear of I won't make it. I won't make it. I won't release that fear because that's not real. That's just you panicking about there's not enough time. There's not enough time. I may not make it. And that's not real. So you can make your request known. Scripture, make your request known. That's the cool thing about the stage that we are in this boot camp is that it's still small enough. And so we can adjust. So that's why I love doing these small group sessions like this. So this will help me break through the chains that keep my expressions locked down. Yes, I'm a physical therapist and craniosacral therapist. I still need to jump through a bunch of hoops getting credentialed with insurance companies. Cool. You can practice in the meantime. So for example, when I was in the salon, I didn't wait to get my hair license to learn how to sell. I started going to the beauty school. I went and made copies on their copy machine and went to the grocery store and passed out flyers and was like, let me do what I can do now, even if it's like just show them on my mannequin head what I'm doing so that they can be able to build a wait list. I wanted everybody to know, yo, I'm coming. So you could also just be educating without doing the practice. What's the educational side that leads them to like free PDFs or free videos or something that you can tell them. So if you're a physical therapist and maybe you want to talk to caregivers who need, physical therapy tips. I'm just making it up because my dad's a caregiver. See how my brain went to a person? My dad literally tries to do physical therapy on my mom and it makes me cringe because I'm like, Daddy, you need to call a professional. So something that you could do is make videos that just give tips And you put your disclaimer out there for those people who panic. Put a disclaimer, whatever disclaimer you got to do, so you're not liable for whatever happens. Put it and stop panicking. Meanwhile, share tips and things that help people that are common, and you're going to build an audience. And then when you offer something, you can just put the links in YouTube description or wherever and sell, right? So absolutely, I do home visits to help train caregivers. Look at that. See? Look at that. And my daddy, he got enough money to buy a $47, $19, $27. You know, my daddy old school. He still think $20 is a lot of money. You be like, Daddy, that's $20. You be like, sir, it's like $20. So, you know, he probably ain't about to invest it that much. Sometimes he will. I don't know. Sometimes he buys things on the internet. I'm like, what are you doing? He just spent $140 on dry cleaning today. You guys, I opened the dry cleaning bags and it was like gowns and like, I was like, Dad, you don't dry clean this. He was like, oh, I don't want to iron. I don't got time for that. I'm like, what are you doing? He'll definitely buy stuff on the internet, child. In 2 weeks, I am at a mastermind where they have professionals videoing us, and I'm not prepared. Great timing. Oh, great. That's awesome. I can certainly help you with that. That's the beautiful thing about it being small, is that you can ask specific questions for you. And I literally jump on a video, and Jaree can attest to this, in the Facebook group and say, hey, do this, or go your video, take that down. Or sometimes on a Zoom, I'll be like, hey, I saw you today. Why'd you do this? So it's real coaching. All right. Priorities, LOL. I guess so. Because I was like, wait, why are your dry cleaning bills hundreds of dollars? Like, what are you? My dad doesn't go anywhere. No, you got a washing machine. It's brand new. I have no sense. No, I don't understand this process. Then I realized my dad is the dad, you guys, who never had to clean up. He never did laundry. My mama did everything. So then I have to sit back and have grace and understanding and compassion, because for the 33 years I've been living, my daddy ain't never had to do nothing because my mama did it all, or she made me do it. So then I was like over there today, sweeping the floors and doing stuff, because I'm like, let me just help this man. He ain't got no woman right now. You got to make understanding. This is why he has hundreds of dollars in dry cleaning every month. So anyway, investment is simple. $497. The value of this is $1997. You literally have about 48 hours to catch this deal before the price increases. And I love to do price rewards for those of you who take action now. The details are at lakeishamichelle.com. Read the page. Here's what I want you to do. Ask me anything that you need to ask. Ask me anything that you need to ask in order to help you choose. Yes, right now this is for me. No, right now this is not for me. There are no dumb questions. Let me tell you, the best way to ask me is on Instagram. Go to my Instagram, follow me, and just send me a private message. I will audio message you back, because that's just the fastest way for you to get a response from me right now. If you have any questions, that is all. I'm complete. I'll be teaching tons of stuff all week. And I want you to watch what I do, because now that I'm telling you these things, you're going to see it in real time. So then the question becomes, if you want to do it, just join the class so I can teach you, because I'm teaching you. That's what I love about my free content. It literally, I just teach you. The paid content is like me working with you, teaching you what you see me do. Okay? Does that make sense, you guys? The free content, I teach it to you. And then in the paid, like, I give you the breakdown on why the free worked, why it made you interested, why it made you follow, why it made you do the thing that you're doing. So it is important for him to look good. This is true. I agree, Kristen. I'm here for Daddy and his lifestyle. Dry cleaning pajamas. Baby, everybody ain't able to dry clean their pajamas. Jaree, I don't know if you living like that over there, girl. I don't dry clean my pajamas.
No, ma'am.
Baby, I don't know. I ain't dry clean my pajamas. So, I don't know about that life. I'm learning.
Right.
So you guys check it out, lakeishamichelle.com. What you say, sis?
It's coming.
Right. What's up, Sandra? Sandra just joined. We were just talking about you.
Hi, Sandra. Sis.
Raquel says, if we were already a part of this, we have access. Yes. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that the best feeling when you see something that you forgot to take, or you just like, oh, I'm ready for it now because I'm in a different place. And you be like, it's perfect for me. I'm already in it. Mm-hmm. If I were, oh yeah, answer that question. Awesome. Marvita, this will definitely help you. You remind me of how Sandra was when she first joined, and it was just a 360 transformation. Her confidence, her clarity, her conciseness. Marvita, this will help you just for your personal communication, as well as you're deciding on your business, this will be really, really good for you, because you'll just learn how things are working and what type of language to use in order to engage people when the time comes for you. So this will be really good for you. It's good if you don't have a business, because you're still practicing the skill set. Because there are times when I make you sell what's in my hand with the skill set, because I want you to know that it's not me, it's the skill set. And Jerry's on here, she can attest to this, where you have to sell, and we're going to up that, where you have to sell something that isn't yours using the formula, because it just all works. I love so much, Sis Jerry. I'm excited to get started again. Yes! Okay, I'm complete with the conversation. Darlings, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday evening, honey. Darlings, we must go do the things. So I'm going to go. I love you guys so much.
Love y'all.
Bye, girl. Put your body back on. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Having me.
You're welcome. It is important for him to, I read that. Awesome. If you have questions, ask me on Instagram. You guys are going to see me promoting this. You have 48 hours to get the half price deal if you know you want to make sales. Okay. Very, very simple. God, I thank you so much for these groups of people all over the world that have joined together to listen and to learn. Let what they have learned sink into their hearts, and let them do something that gets them a result. Lord, reward them. Your Bible, the scripture says that the person who moved at once was rewarded and was given double. So Lord, let whatever they take and they do, honor that word, oh God. Angels assist and let them get double for whatever the action is that they take, because they move at once as a result of listening to this live stream. Bless them and keep them. Keep the enemy away from their mind, blocking them, telling them what they cannot do. We bind up confusion in the name of Jesus, and we speak peace. We speak clarity. We speak confidence. We speak strength, and we speak courage in the mighty name of Jesus. We pray. Amen. Man, I love praying. God is great.
Amen.
I love y'all. See you guys soon. You can unmute and say goodbye. I'm in air miles. I love it, Kristen. Kristen got air miles. Yes, sis. I'm here for the miles and the points. Yes. You guys, that's a really smart way. Like on your credit cards, you can actually get like free steak dinners and miles and all kinds of things when you shop with your credit card and just pay it off. I don't know if you guys know that. Clearly, I need my water, so I'm gonna go buy water and mind my business. I see all the my auntie stayed on. Prophetess Tammy, y'all go follow my auntie Tammy LaShawn Henderson on Facebook.
I'm going right now.
Yes, she's Liddy. Yes, go follow auntie. Y'all know auntie. Most of y'all know her, but y'all, she's like a prophetess as well. So you gotta like hit her with the PH. Okay. Love you guys. You guys are super lit. I'll see you guys soon. This will be available for replay for those who register for the Zoom. And I'll send it to my email list. So if you're on social media, then join the Zoom link and you'll get the updates as the dates are changed. Bye, guys. Bye. I love y'all. Let's see. The best investment in yourself. Oh, I love it. Thank you. I love it. Look forward to working with you. Likewise, I look forward to working with you. I very much so, because I've seen enough like of your emails, and I know, so this will be the perfect space to just get that coaching and ask different questions that you have, Marvita. So I hope to see you inside. Remember, you guys, you got 48 hours to get the $497, and it's gonna double. So catch that deal, baby. And if you're watching the replay at 97, still catch what deal is. Holla, holla.